Hi, I'm Dimity Sky. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat today for this full body focus flow. This flow is a part of the 10-day series. However, you are totally welcome just to do it as a standalone flow. You won't need any props for it, just yourself in some comfy clothes. Get ready, and I look forward to practicing with you soon. If you like, you can go ahead and prop yourself up on a bolster or a block. If you don't have either of those, then you can use a cushion or a blanket, just anything to elevate the hips slightly. And then only if you feel comfortable, you can shut down your eyes and place one hand on your heart, the other hand on your belly. Take a deep breath in. Feel your breath rise from your belly into your ribs, into your chest, and exhale, chest, ribs, and belly. Again, deep breath in, feel your breath rise all the way from the depths of your belly into your ribs, into your chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, and belly. Just take a few more cycles of breath, maybe 2, 3, 4 more cycles. 100% of your attention completely on your inhales and on your exhales. So important that we take this time at the start of our practice to move our attention from the outside to the inside. From the external to the internal. Now bring both hands into Anjali Mudra, into prayer, and take a bow to honor yourself, to honor your practice. And open up the eyes. And we'll start our asana practice today with a gentle twist. You can take your left hand to the outside of the right knee. Right hand comes behind. And then just gently gaze behind, keeping that spine nice and long. Inhale back to center. And exhale for the other side. Inhale back to center. Now clasp both hands and open up through the upper back. Rounding your spine, creating space through the shoulder blades. And then bring the arms behind you, clasp your hands again and open up through the chest. And slowly release, and then we're going to come on over into a tabletop position. So you can move any props aside. And extend your right leg out. Spin your right hip point down to square your hips. Make sure that your shoulders are directly over the top of your wrists. Your gaze is forward about 1 meter, crown of head reaching forward, just making sure your neck is in line with the spine, and then you'll extend your left arm out. See if you can reach back a little more through the toes, reach forward a little more through the fingers. Now bring knee to elbow in to meet each other. For 5. Again, inhale, exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 3, 2 more, inhale, exhale 2, Last one, inhale. Exhale, 1, hold and reach for 3, for 2, and 1. And then take that right leg out to the right, take the left arm out to the left. Hold here for 3, for 2, and 1. Now plant your left hand. You can just let that right leg fall, right toes fall, tuck your left toes, walk your hands forward just a little and start to shift the hips backwards and forths. Starting to build a little heat through the hips. Just do a couple here, a couple more. Moving with your breath, inhale back, exhale forward. One more, inhale back and exhale forward. And then bring that right leg all the way around, bring your hands back. Your left toes are still tucked and you can send your right leg all the way up and back into a 3-legged dog and bend the knee, open the hip. Start to circle that hip around. Nice big circles. Now take those circles the other way. Here for 3, for 2, and 1. Now straighten your leg, flex your toes, again spinning your right hip point down to square your hips, hold. Just taking a moment here to get an inversion in, bringing that fresh blood into the brain. Exhale, bring knee into nose, round your spine, hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale the leg back up. Exhale, bring that right knee to the outside of the right elbow and step it to the right corner of the mat. And find yourself in your lizard pose. Your sternum pulls forward, your back leg pulls back, and you can start to shift the hips backwards and forths. Now, if you need to lower that back knee down at any time, you can. Just here for 3, 2, and 1. Press on up through the hands and step it on back into your plank pose, and then just lower the knees down and come into a child's pose just for a breath. Just take a moment here. One more deep breath in and a deep breath out, and release and come all the way up back again into your tabletop position, and you'll extend that left leg out. Extend your right arm out. Find your balance, reaching forward and back same time. Now bring knee and elbow in to meet each other for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, strong through that left hand. Last one. For 1, hold, reach forward and back same time for 3, 2, and 1. And then take the right arm out to the right, left leg out to the left. Hold and breathe. You've got it. Stay with it for 3, for 2, and 1. Plant your right hand, and then you can lower that left leg down. Tuck your back toes, walk the hands forward a little and start to shift the hips backwards and forths. And inhale back and exhale forward. Inhale back and exhale forward. Just a couple more. One more, inhale back and exhale forward. Now walk your hands back. Bring that left leg all the way back around and then send that left leg all the way up into a 3-legged dog and bend the knee, open the hip. Start to circle the hip around. Nice big circles. And take those circles the other way. And straighten your leg, flex your toes, spin that left hip point down to square your hips. Hold here for a breath, deep breath in. On that exhale, bring knee into nose, round your spine, hold. For 3, 2, and 1. Inhale it back on up. Exhale, and bring that knee to the outside, the left corner of your mat, and step it on down. Strong hands, find yourself in your your lizard pose. And from here, gazes forward, sternum pulls forward, back leg pulls back. Start to make some little rocks. You can lower that back knee down if you need. Hold here for 3, for 2, and 1, and then step it on back into your plank. Press on back, downward facing dog. Take a free breath here, deep breath in. Exhale it out. Now start to walk the feet to the front of the mat. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale to rise all the way up. Sweep the hands up. Now keep those hands reaching nice and high. And you're going to bring your left knee into the chest. On an exhale, start to lean on forward so that back leg, that left leg reaches back and your arms reach forward, coming into your Virabhadrasana 3. Hold and breathe. You've got it. Crown of head reaches forward, leg reaches back. Hold it and breathe for 3, for 2, and 1. Now bring that leg all the way up and through. If you need, you'll bring the knee in. That's fine. You can stay right there. Otherwise, extend the leg in front of you and aim to get that leg in line with the hip. Hold and breathe for 3, for 2, and 1. And then plant the foot, plant the arms. Take a free breath here. You can shut down the eyes if you like. Let that energy settle. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Inhale, sweep the hands up. Bring the knee into the chest. And on an exhale, start to lean it on forward. Coming into your Virabhadrasana 3. Reach forward and back, same time. Hold for 3, for 2, and 1. Slowly bring that knee all the way up and through. If you want to keep the knee bent, you can. Otherwise, extend the leg, reaching through the base of your foot. Reaching up, reaching forward, same time. Strong core for 3, for 2, and 1. Lower the legs slowly, lower the arms. Again, take a moment here for the energy to settle. We'll just take a few moments in mountain pose, Tadasana. So the eyes are closed if you feel comfortable. And bring your attention to your feet, the outer edge and inner edge of your feet pressing down, your heels pressing down. Come up the body, a soft bend in the knees. Your belly is pulling in towards your spine. Roll your shoulders back and down. Your spine is nice and long. The crown of your head reaches tall and your chin is slightly tucked. Deep breath in here. And a deep breath out. Now open up the eyes and step the feet out so you're about mat width apart. Soft bend in the knees. And just start to swing the arms. We're just going to do a little bit of energy clearing. Just get rid of any stagnant energy, anything that's not serving you. You're just going to get rid of it. You don't need it. Keep up your long, slow, deep breaths. And then start to move the arms overhead, forwards and backwards. One more forwards, one more backwards. And then bring the arms all the way up. Inhale. Strong exhale as you sweep those arms back and through behind you. Inhale all the way up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We'll go for 5 more. For 5. For 4. for 3, for 2, for 1, and 1. Really nice. Roll your shoulders. One more forward and release. Then take your right hand, left side of head. I'm going to step this way so you can see me. And gently press away over to the left with your left hand. If you like, you can shut down your eyes and just start to move the head around. And then take it to the other side. And slowly release. All right, we've got a couple more standing poses here. So I'm going to continue facing this way so that you can see me. Starting with Vrikshasana, our tree pose. So you've got a few options here. You can take the option of just placing your heel against the inner ankle if that is where you're at today. That's totally fine. Otherwise, you can bring your foot around the calf below the knee joint. That's fine as well. If you can, you'll grab a hold of that foot and place it just below the groin and press foot against inner thigh, thigh against foot. You can hold right here, maybe even hold onto that foot if you need. Otherwise, let go and sweep those arms up. Find a point of focus, a drishti. And if you can, you'll slowly let your hands just rest above the head. Hold and breathe. Holding here for 3, for 2, and 1. Slowly release. Hands come all the way down, and then you can release that foot and shake it out. All right, other side. So you'll standing on your right foot, take your left heel and place it against the inner ankle if you like. Otherwise, place that foot below the knee joint. Maybe grab a hold of the foot and bring that foot just below the groin. Press foot against inner thigh, thigh against inner foot, holds. And then finding your drishti, you'll sweep those arms all the way up. And slowly let the hands rest just above the head. Hold and breathe. Stay fully focused. Hold for 3. Stay for 2. And 1. Slowly release. Release the hands. And release the foot. And again, shake it out. Little gentle moves. All right, we've got one more standing pose here. We're going to take our Galavasana. So you'll raise that right leg up and place it in a figure 4 position just above the knee joint. Then you can grab a hold, take your hands and bring them in together into Anjali Mudra and sit it on down. Now if you need to, you can bring those hands down. You can even use your blocks. You can place your blocks down for your hands if you need. Keep that foot flexed in. That will help protect the knee joint. Now you can stay right here. I'm going to shimmy this way so that you can see me. Otherwise, you're going to bring your hands behind you, clasp your hands in Kali Mudra, pistol grip, and slowly begin to sit it on down, a little lower. Crown of head reaches forward, shoulder blades reach back. Hold here for 3, for 2, and 1. Release the hands first, and then slowly start to come on up. And release the foot. Shake it on out. Other side. So you'll lift your left leg up, place it across the right foot, bring your hands together, sit it on down into your Galavasana position. From here, option to place the hands down if you need. Otherwise, you can bring them behind you in Kali Mudra. Crown of head reaches forward, shoulder blades reach back. Hold and breathe. For 3, for 2, one, slowly release. Release the hands and then come all the way up. And release the foot. Shake it on out. Really nice. All right. Take a deep breath in, clearing breath. And a deep breath out. And then step your left foot back, so your right foot is forward, coming into your Virabhadrasana 2. I'll pivot this way so that you can see me. Virabhadrasana 2. So front heel, back arch is in a perfect line. Find your point of focus. Reaching forward through that front hand, through that right hand, reaching back through that left hand. Now take that back hand, that left hand, bring it to the inside of the inner thigh if you can. Flip front palm, inhale, reverse, keeping that front knee down. Strong reach for 3, for 2, and 1. From here, you're going to sweep the arms, pivot on those back toes, and find your lightning bolt. So you're leaning your torso over that front knee. Hold for 3. Stay for 2. And 1. Now, option to plant the hands here if you need. You can come on up into your Didasana, hands on the floor or on blocks. Otherwise, extend your arms out to either side and flex your back foot. Reaching in every single direction. Crown of head reaches forward, leg reaches back, arms to either side. Hold and breathe. For 3. For 2. And 1. Now plant the hands. Plant the foot. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. Just allow yourself a moment here. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Slowly release. Come all the way up. Roll your shoulders back and down. Sweep the arms up. Open up through the chest. And exhale, hands down. And by your side. Other side, you'll step the right foot back so your left foot is forward. Open up into your Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Find your alignment. Reaching forward and back same time. Now take that back hand, bring it to the inner thigh if you can. Flip front palm, inhale, reverse. Strong reach through your top hand. Hold for 3. For 2. And 1. From here, release as you pivot. Pivot on those back toes, coming into your lightning bolt pose. Leaning that torso over your front knee. Hold for 3, no toe gripping with those front toes. For 2. And 1. Now, option, plant your hands on blocks if you need. Lift that back leg up if you can. You'll extend your arms out to either side. Flex your back toes, so you're reaching through that back foot. Reaching in every direction. Hold for 3. Stay for 2. You've got this. For 1. Plant the hands. Plant the foot. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Slowly lower down. Lower the buttocks down. Scoot your buttocks back just a little. Bring the legs up. Navasana, boat pose. You can stay right here in your Ardha Navasana with the knees bent. Otherwise, straighten the legs. Hold. You've got this. Keep your gaze steady. Hold for 3. Stay with me. I'm with you in this for 2. And 1. Release the feet. Shoot your butt back even more if you need to. Hard stuff is done. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out and start to come on forward into your forward folds. Just taking some deep breaths here, keeping that nice straight spine. Start to bring your attention completely inward. 100% of your attention on your breath. Keeping those toes flexed in. Every exhale, maybe you can just relax into a little more. One more breath here. One more breath out. And then slowly release, and you'll come all the way down and take a reclined pigeon. So you'll cross your right leg over the left and reach on through, either behind the thigh or around the shin. And you can stay right here in your reclined pigeon if you like, otherwise extend that left leg. Maybe you'd like to cradle your right knee in. That's a slightly deeper variation. If you want to make any little rocking movements or adjustments, you can do that. One 100% of your attention here. Right here, right now. This moment is the only moment that exists. So don't waste it by placing your attention into the past or future. Now hug your knee into the chest and then bring it over to the left for a twist. Reach on out. Strong reach through that right hand. Inhale back to center. And you cross your left leg over, reach on through. You can stay right here in your reclined pigeon. Otherwise, take that option to cradle the leg in. Just taking some long, slow, deep breaths. The mind has a tendency to run into past or future. But we have a very, very, very powerful tool, and that tool is our attention. We have a choice over where we place our attention. And true life is only found in this moment, in the present moment. So right now, let it be your practice to bring all of your attention right here. Bring your attention onto your breath, into your body. Hug that left knee in and bring it over to the right for a twist. Reaching on out. Reach through your left hand. One more breath. And then very slowly release. And you can take any other little micro adjustments you'd like to take, or make any final poses. Otherwise, you can set yourself up for your Shavasana. Make use of any props that you have if you'd like to place a bolster underneath your knees or underneath your sacrum. It's so important that we take this time at the end of our practice, just to let our practice integrate. Feel yourself being held, supported by the earth beneath you. As you keep 100% of your attention on your breath. I encourage you to stay in Shavasana for as long as you would like, as long as you need. From my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, and I look forward to practicing with you again soon.